Hello, welcome to my channel called Actively Planning, where we do all things planning in my passion planner. So just a quick FYI, I have the small size with a Monday start. The reason I love Monday starts is because the weekends are together, and having a consistent, Monday through Friday job, it just makes it easier on the eye. Plus, I love using the Sunday section for something else, which I will show you soon. But first, these are actually going to be the stickers that I'm using. I'm going with the blue tones, kind of blackish kind of idea for this week's spread, so that'll be with that. And then of course I have my icon stickers, which I'm still very much obsessed, and some of them I actually have to remind myself to get some more. But anyways, because of the colors, I'm actually going to be combining these two washi tapes, and of course I have my post-its here for just a quick reminder of something I need to do this week. But first things first, to be able to get started, I'm actually going to white out these sections so that I can go ahead and add the washi tape. I know that the main washi tape that I'm actually going to be using today is black, but I still like to have, the cover, or being able to cover the other section, just because it does make it a little bit better in my brain. Let's just put it that way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover up, or I'm gonna add some washi tape here. Let me grab this little thing so I can cut it. I'm going to add washi tape before getting into planning. So let me just go ahead and get that done. Okay, now that I have all of my borders, I'm gonna grab everything that I need. So for actual planning, I'm using my mild liners. I'm going to, again, tend to the blue colors. I have my pens here. I have my stencil, which actually have had a lot of questions. So the stencil that I use is a collaboration that Krissyanne did with KAD, with I believe is, Krissyanne Designs, with KDK plans. That's the actual stencil that I use, and it fits perfectly with the passion planner. It's the perfect size when I'm highlighting, especially the little tabs that it has on there. Like, it's awesome. So what I'm actually going to, and I kind of wanted to talk about this week, is this is the week that most likely a lot of people are going back into like their normal routine, or it's the week that they're like really trying to focus on creating new habits for a routine. And one of the things that I love to bring up, even with my health and wellness clients, is being able to be flexible with your routine, or being able to be flexible with your schedule. And you're gonna see as I fill this out, this week is very cut and paste. There's nothing out of the ordinary, just because we're headed back to school, so we're headed back into a normal routine. But it's one of those things where I am cautious about, going back into what will be my normal routine week to week, based on my job and stuff like that. But it's one of those things where I want to be able to get everything done, but without the overwhelm. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because a lot of times we tend to say, okay, I had all of this free time, let's say during winter break, and all this free time that I was able to do, let me just keep going with that attitude or with that mindset, and then we overwhelm ourselves that, let's say, by Wednesday we kind of want to quit, right? And it's one of those things where We want to be able to prioritize what matters most, and if there is free time, then we add in the rest. And it's so important because I see people and I know people that actually tend to say, okay, but I have all of these things that need to get done. But when you actually sit down and take a look at the things that you want to get done, do they have a timeline, or is it just you in your mind saying that you have to do it for a certain time, right? Are there things that can get delegated? Are there things that can be pushed? Are there things that actually don't need to happen this week and can actually happen next week? So there's all these different scenarios about timing, time management, productivity, all of those things that, you know, we can take in consideration going into a brand new week. And especially now where everyone is, you know, hyper aware of their goals, hyper aware of what they want to accomplish this year, and want to kind of bombard themselves with all the activities and all the things that need to get done. But let's take it slow, because trust me, it's better to do slow progress than no progress at all, or make sure that you are being bombarded to the point that you want to quit, right? We don't want that. So when it comes to planning like a brand new week, it is so important to be able to be flexible with all the things that you have, to the point that, okay, yes, some things have deadlines, you have meetings, you have actual, you know, things that need to get done, but all the extra stuff that happens during a week, is it actually flexible? Are you able to prioritize what matters most, to be able to identify what are the things that you can move? Kind of went on a little tangent there, but hopefully that was kind of helpful in understanding and planning and doing all of those things that, you know, we're human, we tend to do, and that is 100% okay. It's just understanding what works best for you, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish up planning here. Again, this week is super cut and paste, sort of straightforward. There's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary, so it's very straightforward this week. So let me just go ahead and finish. is all done, let's go into the bottom right section of this planner, which I love that it has this giant open space for you creating whatever you want. My go-to is writing a quote of the week, and this week's quote is do things that matter, and it kind of goes hand in hand of what I was talking about earlier, where honestly we just need to make sure that we are doing the things that matter most to us, to our time, and that we can focus on, you know, what actually matters and what actually doesn't, right? We want to be able to do what matters instead of do the fluffy things that we think matter but aren't really, let's be real. So anyways, let me just go ahead and finish up this quote. To the bottom left section, this is usually where I write down all of my tracking system. So I like to manipulate what Passion Planner already has, the lines that it already includes in each spread, to be able to fit in kind of like a grid for me to check off the different things that I do. This section is mainly focused for my health and life coaches or health and life clients, sorry about that. And it's just a way for me to be able to track everything that I'm doing. So I love that Passion Planner already has this section. It just makes things way easier, obviously. And one of the other things that I love about Passion Planner is that they have so many printouts, like free PDF printouts that you can always add onto these bottom two sections or even into the back pages. So there's so much that you can do with this planner to make it personalized and to fit what you need for your own planner. Because when it comes to planning, honestly, you got to make sure that it is for you, that it is made with you in mind, and having all the resources that they have on their website plus the planner itself is just absolutely incredible. There's so many ways to personalize it, so many ways to use it, and it's just you figuring it out little by little to be able to do what you need to do in your own planner. So let me go ahead and finish this up. Let's go into some more sections. So one of them that I love to do is the gratitude section. So if you haven't seen what my pre-planning or my prep video for 2024 is, I actually have it also for 2023. One of the things that I love to do is write down one thing a day that I'm either grateful for, that I'm happy about, that I want, to remember. I definitely write it down, and then at the end of the week I go into my back pages and add them all into one section. So it just makes it like 365 days worth of things that I want to remember, things that are memorable, things that matter most to me. So what I'm doing here is actually adding my to-do boxes. I love these stickers that already have little boxes that I can just add, and obviously I have my little what are these called? Like to-do boxes, or no, little check boxes? That's better. So just adding those in. And then one thing that I love to do with my Sunday section is actually add my goals of the week. So these are both personal and business wise. So these are just ways for me to be able to track down little things that I'm doing that move my business forward or move a lot of it has to do with my health forward. And it's just awesome that these stickers have so many different variations of tracking and ways to manipulate them to be able to make them unique to you, to what you want to achieve. So anyways, what I'm actually going to do now is I'm adding a why box here. I'm just going to write down my why for the week, and obviously have some fun decorating, because you gotta have some fun whenever it comes to planning, of course. So let me just go ahead and get that done. me just move these out of the way. But here is the finished spread. I love it, love it, love it, love the vibe. Obviously, once I'm done here filming, I'm gonna write down my why, obviously throughout the week, the gratitude. I'm gonna write down my to-dos, my checkboxes, literally everything. But honestly, it just makes me happy to have everything in one spot. Everything is organized, and hopefully because of that, you were inspired to do yourself, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here for another video very soon. Okay, bye.